Dance, don't find
Get
a good
squirrely
direction.
on him.
You can do this, Edson. You know you can. Don't worry about that. There's fire extinguishers on board.
Nice.
You'll be right.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done.
Good lad.
Yes.
You scared me for a second, man.
Hi, it's Over1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and today I'm going to talk about that divide between the PvE guys and the PvP guys. There seems to be a massive divide in Elite Dangerous between people who engage in PvP combat and the rest of the community that don't, or don't like PvP combat. Now, for me, for my part, I engage a dabble with PvP. I'm terrible at PvP. I very rarely 1v1 because I suck balls at it, and I don't really have a ship that can do it. My two combat ships are armor build Cobra, which works because it's stealthy other than the person I'm shooting at. So 1v1, it's pointless because the person I'm shooting at can always see me. And my other ship is this one, which is my Mamba, which is a frag Mamba meant for wing combat. I've got no shield cell banks on there, nothing that would weigh me down. It's purely built for lightweight silliness. Great in a wing fight, terrible in a 1v1 because it's so limited. You know, I haven't even built a useful 1v1 PvP ship. It's not something I have great need for because the only PvP I tend to engage in is wing fighting with the Dark Marauders. You know, and trying to have fun with the Dark Marauders. And luckily for me, not very many people challenge me to 1v1s, and when they do, I rock up and I get beat. I don't care. You know, I'm not very good at PvP. I don't have that much interest in PvP. I don't spend a lot of time building my ships. I like to dabble in PvP. I like to get involved when there's a lot of us, and that's really good fun. It is for me a fun, exciting activity. That opening clip of me trying to escape in my cutter and my F frameshift drive failed 3 times, and by the time I got out I'm melting and on like such low hull it's quite scary. That was great. I really enjoyed that moment. I've got so many ships shooting at me. It looked like the sequence of O.J. Simpson being followed by the police. There were that many coppers after me. It was great fun. And that, I love that sort of like thrill, that excitement. It's not for everyone, but for me, as someone who spends 90% of my time space trucking in this game, mining and doing BGS work, the 10% of the time I do doing PvP activities like piracy or combat, you know, make this game exciting. I always treat this for me is a PvE game, but the PvP is the small cherry on top of the cake, and it's like, you know, it has to have that small cherry on top for a lot of people, otherwise the game would be pointless. A lot of people spend their entire time grinding in this game doing PvE activities purely to make those PvP ships that they want and how they want them. As if you take PvP out of the game, they wouldn't play it, they wouldn't have any interest, they wouldn't have anything to go for or to strive for. Purely they endure the grind, the PvE side of the game, for their small frothy bit of PvP that they do. You know, it's that little cherry on top, that little bit of froth at the top of the drink. It's that small percentage of activity that they like to do. You know, it was like when I got, you know, into Destiny 2, I soon realised that 90% of that game was going to be PvE, and the 10% of PvP that is what I played it for is a very, very small part of it. And it's the same with Elite Dangerous. It is a PvE game that has a small cherry of PvP. And you don't even have to partake in the PvP. You can totally avoid it. There are game modes that don't involve PvP. If you're in the right private group, you won't have to see PvP. If you're in solo, you don't have to see PvP. So I cannot understand why people want PvP to be removed from open. It makes no sense to me. I cannot get behind that movement. You already have modes where you avoid PvP, and PvP is not really forced upon anyone. All you do is high wake. Got a few things coming up where I'm gonna show how non-dangerous open is. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching.
I've got 3 bar on me at the minute.
He's got a fucking armored power plant. He's dead, but
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
get him. Don't let him get out. 7%, don't let him get out. 4%.
Same.
He's
Dead,
done skiing.
dead. Got some